Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. I hope you are well. I hope it is good. I'm back with another reading for my divine collective. If you resonate with being a chosen one, a divine one, then you are probably in the right place. Giving gratitude to the angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, benevolent beings of the highest white light, and of the universe that watch over and guide and protect us, for your divine love, your divine intuitive insight, your divine messages as I channel and deliver the message for the collective. I'm starting with the Voices of the Soul Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. Let's tap in and see what the message is for the divine collective today. We have It's Not Me coming out. I don't feel like I'm supposed to take that though, so I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take what falls out today. What's the message, Spirit? Okay, we have freedom. Some more. We have duality. Also the number 11 is on the duality card. Master number. Okay, we have secrets. So someone's being set free from some type of secrets. Also duality coming out. Duality is really standing out to me. So this is about you integrating or understanding duality, understanding your light and your shadow aspects and how they work together. So maybe you're someone that have been, because you have freedom, secrets, duality, you've learned something has been brought to light. You've learned something about balancing or integrating your light and your shadow aspects, right? Because we all embody and possess light and shadow aspects. And so a part of our journey here on earth is remembering that and learning how to bring those aspects into balance, and how to allow those aspects to work together and to work for us and for our good. Okay, we also have freedom here, so it's giving me this is freeing for someone. So something that you've recently learned or discovered, something that's been revealed, okay, has opened up your mind, has elevated your consciousness, and now you're understanding how your light and your shadow aspects work together, in conjunction with one another. Okay, so let's tap into, or let's pull out some tarot cards, and I'm gonna start clarifying here. So we have secrets. So there must have been some things that have been discovered. That's what I'm getting. So I'm gonna start clarifying secrets here. What's been discovered? What's the secrets? What's been unlocked? Let's see, Spirit. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So this could be someone learning about religion, because Hierophant often can represent religious organization or religious beliefs. It can represent God. It can represent institution, education. But this is in reverse. So this gives me the energy of someone that's had a negative experience, or not necessarily negative, but just not the best experience, or not the best teachings, not the best insight, or not the best belief system that they were brought into as it relates to religion, religious beliefs, as it relates to God, a higher power. This is in reverse. So it's like someone could have been taught and led down the wrong path here. Okay, let's see what else we get. Temperance. So this is the first important message that comes through, and that is, although you could have been, so you could have been born and raised in a certain belief system that put you on the wrong path in life. Okay, so the first important message is, throughout this experience, throughout this journey, you've always been protected. You've always had a guardian angel that's been with you, that's been sort of trying to guide you. And now I'm channeling that you did not listen because of your beliefs, because of what you were taught and raised and brought up on. You did not, or you could not hear, or you did not listen, or you did not trust your guidance. You did not trust your internal compass. You did not trust your gut because of you were raised. Someone was raised very strict, very. This also gives me like authority, but it's in reverse. So there's the shadow aspects of this. And someone literally could have been taught and raised that you have to be in power, that you have to have authority, that if you want to be something in life, if you want to, make a name for yourself, that you have to be authoritative and you have to have control. Someone was raised that way, right? This is a shadow aspect. Or you could have been raised by someone that was authoritative, or a narcissist, or someone that was very religious. It could have been that too. You could have been raised by someone that was extremely religious, like devout Christian, devout Catholic is what I'm hearing too, but just very religious beliefs. But the premise of these of the beliefs, and even if the person that raised you, or even if where you got these beliefs from, even if they didn't understand, the premise of this was control, and a lot of it was based in fear. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So someone held on tightly to their beliefs, certain beliefs that did not serve them. There's something also about money. So you could have been raised by someone that was extremely greedy, selfish, or someone that just worshiped money. Okay, someone that made you feel like you were not nothing, you could not be nothing unless you got power and control and you had money. And one of the goals that they made and drilled into your head was that you had to have money, and in some cases you have to do whatever you had to do to get money, right? Wow. What else, Spirit? Tower in reverse. Why is the Tower in reverse here? Yeah, so someone was basically raised and brought up to believe that as long as you had money, that you were powerful, that as long as you had money, you had control. As long as you had money, nothing could harm you or hurt you, or nothing could it's like, as long as you had money, you were indestructible. That the only goal there is for you is to make sure you have money, period. Don't worry about ethics. Don't worry about love. Don't worry about compassion. Don't worry about grace. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about I can't even get it out right. Don't worry about none of that. Just make money, okay? Make money and be the boss, be in power, be in control, okay? This is what you were raised and taught to do. And you were also taught to believe that as long as you did this, that nothing could bring you down, that nothing could destroy you, that you would be invincible, okay? What else, Spirit? Queen of Swords. Yeah. So this could have been someone's mother that raised him this way. This could have been a very strict mother. And you know what this gives me? If this was a mother figure, for the most part, a lot of times it wasn't intentional. It wasn't that they were purposely misguiding someone. It's that this is what they were taught. They were taught that way and they passed it down. Okay. I do get this person was could have been kind of mean, kind of straightforward, kind of very strict. They could have had very strict rules. rules that they thought were protecting you, rules that they thought were going to make you indestructible, invincible, or whatnot, because this is what they were taught. And the reality is they put you on the wrong path. Yeah. This belief system this has been something that's been passed down generation to generation, where you're taught to go against your own beliefs, to go against your heart. You're taught to focus on making money and putting yourself in positions of false power so that you can be indestructible. A very cold sense of how to exist. It's really, and now I'm hearing survival. So this is really about survival. Like someone was really raised with this survival instinct. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is about destiny. And so what has happened is these beliefs have basically misaligned someone with their destiny. And I just called 1111 on the timer, and I'm being drawn back to the Temperance card. And so your angels, and this is a timeless reading, doesn't matter when you see this, it's relevant. This could be your past, this could be your present, this could be something that you are still working through right now. But the next big message here is that, again, your angels and your guides have stepped in, have always been there, but they are intervening to help reroute you to your destiny. For a lot of you, this has already happened. Because again, remember, we have secrets, freedom, duality. So the secrets that's coming out is that you were misled, you were misguided. Okay. For a lot of you, that's the secrets. That's a part of the secret that's coming out. And you've learned that, and you set yourself free by learning the truth. Okay. You were misguided. You were taught to go against your beliefs, taught to go against your heart. You were taught to chase money, to try and get as much money as you can, to not worry about how you get it. You know, you were taught to be kind of cold, kind of ruthless in this world because that's what is needed to survive. This was all based on a need to survive. Okay. Your angels have stepped in. You could have prayed. Some of you guys prayed for guidance. And your angels, of course, they've always been there. They've always been there to guide you. And you prayed and they showed up for you. They showed up to reveal these secrets. So this literally could be a confirmation for someone. This reading could be a confirmation that your belief system that you were raised with has misguided you and misled you. Okay. Okay, so let's tap into the freedom card here. Let's see what this is about, Spirit. What is freedom talking about here? Freedom. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like you get another chance. You get an opportunity to do it right, to change, to heal, to come out of the darkness into the light. And this is a journey, you know, the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are pretty slow moving energy. The slowest in the deck. And Pentacles represent years. So over the next year, you could be going through the process of reprogramming, remembering, learning, unlearning. But it's mainly about, the healing process, the reprogramming process. It's like processing, period. Processing, understanding. And they're saying this is like the beginning. So for a lot of you guys, you may have already gone through this process, but I'm speaking to a group that this is the beginning. If this is your confirmation, if this is resonating with you and you're feeling like, oh my God, this is what I needed to hear, I knew it, and you're feeling like, okay, I need to start trusting myself, following my heart, listening to my inner compass, then this is your confirmation that you are beginning to do that. And this is the beginning process. Over the next year, you will be processing and understanding and reprogramming and learning and unlearning and remembering, so that you can align with your true destiny. And healing, I don't want to leave that out. It's a healing process. When you discover that you have been misled, misguided, there's steps to the healing process of being misled and misguided. And it's not a rush, okay? What else, Spirit? Ooh, 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So a lot of you, you've been living your life waiting, not waiting, but you've been living your life chasing someone else's dreams, someone else's goals, or living your life to satisfy someone else, living your life to someone else's standards. What was for you would never arrive if you stayed on this path of living for someone else. Your ships will never come in. And so in some cases you wonder why I never feel fulfilled. Why am I never happy? Well, because you're never chasing what you truly desire. You're never following your heart. You are always working to make sure other people are satisfied with your life, with your choices. And so what's for you can never make it to you. You don't have room for it. Your energy is so full and bombarded, and your space, the space that you take up, is clouded and full with everyone else's opinions, everyone else's expectations, everyone else's beliefs. And so you're in this perpetual waiting, this perpetual period of waiting for your ships to come in, and they can't arrive. What else, Spirit? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Until you're fed up, until you can't take it anymore, until you realize that I am not happy, I'm not fulfilled, and I want to know why, and I need to figure out why. The secret is out. For a lot of you, the secret has been out. And you realize that it happened just in time. You got out just in time. You woke up just in time. 9 of Wands. The next one is the 10 of Wands. So it's like it took you literally 9 wands, 9 lifetimes for some of you guys, I heard. But it took you the most. You almost ended yourself in some cases. You could have at least felt like that. You know, before you could wake up and realize that your happiness, your fulfillment matters. And that you don't have to, you're not meant to live your life based on someone else's standards. I don't care who it is. Your parents, your grandparents, your lover, your husband, your wife, your kids. You are not meant to live your life based on the standards of another being, another person. You are here to stand out. You are here to make your own choices, your own decisions. You are here to pave your own path. You are here to live your own life, to explore your own journey, to experience your own journey. And I know it's difficult because when you come in and you're raised a certain way, a lot of times you're programmed to believe that that is the right way. You got out just in time, or you woke up just in time. You had this realization just in time. It's not too late to heal. It's not too late to reprogram yourself. It's not too late to forget, to remember. It's not too late to start living for you. And we all on different timelines, so this could be someone's past that I'm talking to. This could be somebody's present that I'm talking to. But place it where it goes. For some of you, you've already made this decision. You've already been healed, and you've already been living for yourself. You're standing in your power, standing in your truth. You're paving your own way, and you're proud, and you're feeling good about it. And you should be. And you should be celebrating yourself. And you should be loving yourself for finally choosing you. That's where the freedom comes in. You set yourself free by discovering, acknowledging, and becoming aware that you were not taught the right way. You were not brought up the right way. I don't like saying right and wrong. So maybe I want to reframe it to not that you were not brought up the right way, but you were brought up in a way that did not serve you, that did not align with you. It did not align you with your destiny, with what was for you. Someone else's strict upbringing, someone else's trauma, someone else's beliefs were passed down to you, and it did not align with your destiny. Let's go ahead and clarify duality. So this is again about the light and the shadow. And so for a lot of you, it's like you were brought and raised, or you were brought up and raised, and the belief system was more shadow heavy, meaning whoever raised you was living more in their shadow, from a space of fear, a space of survival, a space of trauma, unhealed trauma, and it was passed down to you. And so when you wake up, when you reach this point where you start discovering this stuff, you think, oh my God, now I have to throw away all of the shadow aspects. And that's also not true. And a lot of you know that already. It's not about throwing away or discarding the shadow aspects. It's not about burying them down and digging them deep so that nobody sees them and nobody finds them, and you try and get rid of it. That's also not going to serve you. It's about sitting with it, understanding, overstanding it, getting to the root of it, bringing light to it, and healing it, owning it, and healing it, and placing it where it belongs. Oh shoot. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Your confidence. So if this was a mother figure, your mother could have also dealt with a lot of self-confidence issues. Because I get this energy of like feeling like I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. But if we tie this into duality, and this being in reverse, this has to do something to do with trying to find your sense of worth through accumulating money, through accumulating wealth, and that's what determines your worth. That was the belief, and it's like, no, there's so much more to you than money. In fact, you are the money. You are the currency. That's another huge message right here. You are currency. You don't have to place the worth and the value. It's not outside of you. It's not how much money you got outside of you. No, you are that currency. You are the worth. And if you know that, then you're never going to lack. You'll never be in a place of lack and abundance, because you are that worth. You are that currency. When you know that, and you live that, and you embody that, you are abundant. It just flows through you. Someone had the wrong idea, the wrong beliefs about money, the wrong beliefs about their worth, and it's rooted in trauma. It's all rooted in trauma. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely more shadow energy, more living in the shadow, allowing the shadow to lead you, allowing the ego to lead you. And so this is like the energy of having to do or will do whatever you can recklessly in order to make yourself appear to be worthy, to have the image of being worthy, the image of being wealthy, the image of being of value. Because that belief system taught you that everything outside of you determines your worth and your value, and that's not true. Lies. Sword is in reverse. Lie. Someone told you a lie. You know, I also get for some of you, someone could have done this like intentionally. I'm not saying place it where it goes, but I just got like someone intentionally would tell you stuff like this. Someone could have had like a mental disability, something like bipolar or multiple personality disorder or something like that, to where they will say things that they don't really believe, or that they don't really mean to say, but you would take it so literal and so serious. What else, Spirit? Strength in reverse. Yeah. Someone would say things they would say things because they were dealing with a mental illness. This is not everyone, but some of you, they were dealing with mental illness, and so they say some things to you and you would take them so serious. A lot of times it was hurtful things too. I get it now. So a lot of times it was hurtful things to tear you down, to tear down your confidence, to and this could be what happened to them. So I'm getting, again, this is what happened to the person that taught you or raised you. They're the ones that experienced being tore down and talked down to, made to feel like they weren't worthy, they weren't worthless. Made to feel like they weren't worthy or that they were worthless. They took a lot of hits to their ego. Someone wanted to tame them. Someone wanted to take their light. And that's what it is. So for someone in particular, whoever raised you, whether it was a mother or father, a guardian, whoever your guardian was that you absorbed most of your beliefs from, they were raised by someone that wanted to steal their light. Someone that attacked their sense of worth, their sense of value. And so they passed it down to you. Okay? What else, Spirit? The Lovers. Some of you guys, this could have been a partner. Like, this could be someone that you were married to or in a relationship with. Or you could experience a pattern of being in relationships with people that do this, that make you question your worth, your value. And it's also, again, related to the fact that you were taught and brought up a certain way to make your value look and appear to only be based on everything outside of you, your worth based on what's outside of you, and you attracted that same energy in your relationships. Maybe you attracted friends that thought and felt the same way. Okay, what else, Spirit? The moon. Wow. That's a confirmation for someone, but also this gives me like secrets, deception. So a lot of you could have attracted a lot of deceptive partners. Because of the belief system that was passed down to you. I'm also getting, for some of you, this was passed down energetically from like a parent or both of your parents. There's an energetic imprint that was passed down that would make you attract these types of partners, these types of friends, that would always make it or have you in a situation to question your worth, your value, your self-conscious, your self-confidence. I get someone that can't really make decisions for themselves. You got so used to someone telling you what to do and how to do stuff that even as you became an adult and moved into your adult life, you had a hard time knowing what you wanted to do and what was for you and how to make decisions for yourself. So then you carry that energy over into your relationships. Not knowing how to be yourself in a relationship. And this could be triggering for you if you get into a relationship with someone that really knows who they are, that knows themselves, that's very self-aware. This could have been extremely triggering and difficult for you in your relationships and even in friendships too. Hell, this could be you amongst siblings. Maybe you had siblings that were raised differently than you. And so even amongst your siblings, there's this sense of maybe you having siblings that are very self-aware, knowing who they are, knowing what they want, and you being the opposite. And then, therefore, making you question your worth and your value even more, because now you feel like, God, they know what they want, they know who they are, they know how to make decisions for themselves. And me, I have to depend on others. So what's wrong with me? Why am I like this? Well, it's because the way that you were brought up, taught, raised, and for some of you, literally, there's this energetic imprint that was placed on you through your parents, through your mother. Some of you, it happened while you were in your mother's womb. Look at that. 2 of Wands. Another big, powerful, beautiful message here is that you can now, or for some of you, you've already done this, but if I'm talking to you and this has resonated, you might be feeling like you can now leave that part of you behind, leave everybody else's, or leave that belief system that was passed down to you behind, so that you can actually accept what's for you. You could literally feel like you've just been set free from listening to this. Someone could be crying right now listening to this because this is your story. And look at that. That's confirmation. The Ace of Swords. Confirmation. It's the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. You do not have to live according to the beliefs that were programmed into you and planted on you. just because you were raised a certain way. You do not have to live according to someone else's standards. You are a powerful being, an individual being, a powerful, vast soul that's embodying this avatar for a short period of time. But in this short period of time, there's so much for you to absorb, to learn, to explore. You're meant to do that for yourself. You're meant to come here, remember who you are, why you came here. You haven't been able to do that because you've been so busy trying to impress, so busy trying to live up to the standards of your parents or your guardians or your friends or your family or society or whoever. And you've now been set free. Thank you, Spirit, for the message. I'm going to close with a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Thank you, Spirit, for the message. Yes. What's the final messages here for my divine one that's finally setting themselves free, finally standing in their power, finally understanding that they came here to be unique, to stand out, to pave their own way, to be an example for others, to stand in their truth, to live in their authenticity. Big, bold vision. And I'm not so familiar with this deck, so I am going to look at the book. And the other card that came out was Release the Dark Wound and Let Love Live. Okay. Do I need the book, Spirit? Well, let me just channel first, and I still might look at the book. But, I mean, this is straightforward. Release the dark wound, let love live. Yeah. So forgive your parents. Forgive these people that made you think and believe you had to be a certain way, that condemned you for when you couldn't be that way. Forgive these people that made you question your worth, your sense of value. Forgive. Because the understanding and that you have now is that it wasn't their fault. That they too, the same thing that happened to you happened to them. Someone passed down their beliefs, imprinted their beliefs, passed down their trauma, imprinted their trauma onto them. You are the changer. You are the one that's going to break the pattern, that's going to do it differently, that's going to heal, that's going to pave a new way for your lineage. You were chosen to do this. So release the dark wound and let love live. For a lot of you, this could have turned you very cold. Yeah, this could have turned you quite cold. And we have big, bold vision. I am going to pull the book out for big, bold vision right quick. Because I just feel like there's something there that I need to actually read. And I think it's the healing process. Yeah, that's what it is. So, big and bold vision. It says this oracle brings you a message you're about to receive or be invited to become a part of, a grand visionary beginning. It has the makings of something fantastic. No matter how the journey that brings this vision into reality unfolds, and there will be some twists and turns that you don't see coming, it is still helpful for you to be open to it. Trust your heart, be still with your choices, and when the time feels right and truthful, leap. It says this oracle brings a message for those who would like to further develop their intuitive sight. It is already happening. Trust in what you perceive, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying or the surface of things. Trust your inner perceptions. Literally, it's all about you trusting and following what you want. And this is your time to do it. They are accurate and will be proven to be so later. I'm sorry, let me reread that. It says, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying or the surface of things, trust your inner perceptions. They are accurate and will be proven to be so later. The healing process below will help you with this also. This oracle brings a general message of positive energy. Trust that things will be coming up roses for you. Even if everything seems to be in a bit of shambles right now, it's really just the essential mess before a truly spectacular success. And the healing process says, you're just supposed to repeat this. I release all blocks to my vision. I release all beliefs, conscious or unconscious, stored in my body or mind that would have me belittle or minimize myself out of fear or ignorance. Oh my God. You cannot make this up, y'all. That's what this entire reading was about. It says, I choose to be bold, big, and bright, to vision with my heart and receive all the genius of the universe in supporting that vision and coming to life, so be it. You've completed your healing process. Repeat again whenever you feel yourself in awe of what seems to be coming through you as a vision for the future. Wow. That is crazy. Okay. So yes, that's the message. I hope that resonated and made sense. Love and light.